When the weather is consistent, deer pretty much stick to their routine. But often deer move and feed heavily before a storm. However, during the bad weather, they almost totally bed up until it's over. Also, unseasonably warm days slow down daytime deer movement to the point you might just as well stay out of the woods. Usually, a light rain doesn't affect the whitetail's daily routine too much. Rain can work to the hunter's advantage. The softening of the forest floor allows you to either move on the stalk or to your stand as quiet as can be. The deer's hearing, vision, and sense of smell are all severely compromised in this case. This allows you a much better chance to get into the woods undetected. But as we said earlier, real bad weather almost always brings deer movement to a halt. Then again, the first morning after a storm can be magic. Light snow definitely works to a deer hunter's advantage. Obviously, a brown-gray buck is pretty easy to spot against a white background. Tracking deer on the move, as well as an animal that you've hit, are all made much easier with a fresh blanket of snow. Hunting from a stand helps keep you out of a deer's line of sight and betters your chances of his nose missing you too. There are a number of stand types to pick from. Permanent stands are usually the most elaborate, and some have been around for a couple of generations. Many have a nice roof, a seat, sliding windows, and command a view of an area known for good deer production. Deer learn to ignore permanent stands after a time, and they just accept it as part of the landscape. But you better have them in the right spot. On the other hand, portable stands are becoming more popular. Lightweight and easy to set up and take down, they allow hunters great flexibility in choosing stand locations. Some lock onto a tree with straps, and others are secured with chain. No matter what type of portable stand you choose, your first job once you climb up into your perch is to clip into a safety harness. One technique for calling bucks into range that's gaining popularity is rattling, using either real or synthetic antlers to make the sounds of two bucks in a sparring match. Now, for convenience, you may opt for a rattle bag that's easily carried and simulates sparring when you smack the sticks together with your hand, or you can use real antlers that a deer has shed. Whichever type you use them during the rutting period when bucks are most aggressive. They may very well perceive you as a threat to their turf, and sometimes they'll even come on a dead run to you, just itching for a fight. Using a grunt call while rattling can make the staged fight sound even more realistic. But you can also use the grunt call sporadically as an attempt to call in curious bucks without rattling. And remember, don't overdo it. Just 3 to 5 soft grunts, then wait at least 10 or 15 minutes before trying again. Going overboard when rattling or using grunt calls will often backfire. Deer use vocal communication sparingly, and you should too.